Hi everyone, welcome to our strategic marketing management presentation. We are group 6. My name is Thomas and today I'll be presenting about Eternity Pebble. Now, as we know, death is inevitable and omnipresent, and in 2020, there were a total of 160,000 deaths in Australia and 33,000 deaths in New Zealand. And despite death being a natural part of life, Western culture has approached death as something squeamish and awkward to talk about. As a result, there wasn't enough innovation implemented in the funeral industry, in spite of its potential. Now, interestingly, there's a major shift towards the Australian funeral market caused by the declining religious beliefs that turned Australians away from conventional religious ceremonies, as 73% of them don't want a religious funeral. Instead, Australians are incorporating their ceremonies with some sort of humor and personalization. Moreover, 60% of Australians are involved in funeral arrangements in their life, and 70% of them agree being cremated on their death. And research also suggests that 94% of Australians grieved in different ways after their loved one dies, with most of them relying on friends and families rather than professional resources, even if it's widely available. And therefore, new innovations are needed in the funeral industry and deathcare providers. Now, Eternity Pebble is a company that offers a modern form of cremated ashes, from the usual urn to a much more abstract and convenient form of a pebble. Now, a pebble on a grave is a way to express love and respect towards the dead, and it is also acts as a reminder that someone cared, mourned, and loved the dead. And therefore, in such ways, Eternity Pebble created a way to mourn and honor the beloved in a unique form. In terms of product offerings, Eternity Pebble offers various sizes, colors, designs, and design options depending on various situations. For example, Eternity Pebble offers smaller pebbles for pet loss and bigger pebbles for adult loss. Other offerings include miscarriage, family remembrance, and funeral planning. And the next part is segmentation. And there are three segmentation in total that Eternity Pebble could use. The first one is pet owners, and then commemoration events, and then B2B partnerships. Now, firstly is pet owners demographic, which is mainly 24 to 40 years old boomers, Gen X, and millennials, with any genders, with medium to high income. And from religion, we have Christians, Hindu, and non-religion. Psychographic, we have open-minded, pragmatist, sentimentalist, rationalist, and pet lovers. We're mostly going to target people living in Australia, specifically Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. And for behavioral, we have low usage frequency. Um, for usage occasion, we have special occasion, which is pet's death. For benefit, we have more pet's loss, and user status, which is first-time buyers or defectors. And for commemoration events, it's basically the same demographic and psychographic. Probably the difference is empaths and veterans. Geographic is still the same, and behavioral is just different occasions at this point with slightly different benefit. Same goes with B2B partnerships. We target crematoriums insurance with small to medium company sizes and small to medium revenue, and with a primary B2C customer type. Psychographic is mostly the same, geographic is the same, and for user occasions, it's only life insurance claims and crematorium service, followed by benefit, which is gift when using the service and claiming insurance. And now I'm gonna pass my time to China. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Now we go forward with the target market. So there has been an increasing pet ownership in Australia. And based on this, among the three segments, Eternity Pebble is recommended to target pet owners who treat their pets as family members. According to AMA, a total of 69% of Australian households had pets in 2021, which is an increase of 8% from 2019. In terms of demographics, the most lucrative market in the segment are individuals aged 35 to 54. Data gathered by Richardson in 2022 show that they have the highest pet ownership rates, which can be supported in terms of their stability due to their personal life and career progress. Further studies by AMA shows that 63% of pet owners in this segment consider their pets as family, and the following 23% consider pets as companions. In terms of willingness to spend, a survey from Afterpay shows that 53% of pet owners are actually willing to spend more over themselves, and they have an average spend of $309 per pet per month. There is also a growing growth of pet cremation in Australia. So, in terms of the numbers, there have been over 66,000 pet cremations as of 2019, as released by Australia InfoCare, and the overall annual revenue in the industry amounts to a total of $22.61 million. So here is our sample consumer profile, meet Joyce Brown. So similar to our consumer base and our target market, Joyce is age 37 and is married with two children. She currently lives in Sydney, New South Wales. For her profile, she's a very active woman with a 2-year-old Labrador Retriever Max with her husband Jack and her two young children. The family has a very active lifestyle and they enjoy exploring the outdoors. Joyce has trained Max to be a very good pet in regards to having a good relationship with her children and people around them. As much as possible, Max is included in family events and gatherings. Her personality is very family oriented, quite laid back, and very hands on for both her pet and her kids. For her hobbies, she really enjoys a lot of pet friendly activities and she likes to go to the beach and spend time with her family, friends, and her fur baby through weekly excursions. In terms of buying and media behavior, she really likes to join trends and purchases popular products from her dog as recommended by her vet and also her friends. She's very social media savvy, and this is how she understands and learns about new products in the market before trying them out.
Keeping all or some of their pets' ashes at home gives many pet parents consolidation. It aids in preserving the memories of your devoted loved friends. When compared to other cremation urns, Eternity Pebble's design has a more comforting effect on users. You can light a candle of remembering at significant moments since each Eternity Pebble is paired with a miniature memorial candle. Traditional urns frequently give people the creeps. The nature inspired style of Eternity Pebble infuses tranquility into your house. The round shape of the pebble serves as a reminder that, like a pebble in a stream, our first sharp and deep sentiments of sadness and pain will eventually become less intense. Eternity Pebble is a strong and sturdy vessel to ensure that your pet's ashes are protected through time. There can also be some product extensions such as necklaces, figures, or adding of paw marks on the pebbles, etc. Image. Eternity Pebble sets itself apart from its rival by having a solid price strategy in addition to offering distinctive product lines. They also offer excellent customer service agents who are sensitive to user loss. The website ambience is quiet and impartial, and the emblem accurately depicts the goods. Service. They might offer further services like personalizing the urns, like name engraving, and minimal line art, and supplying images. Additionally, they can offer follow up services including grief counseling sessions and the creation of a support group for those who have experienced similar losses. They also offer free shipping and 45-day money back guarantee for their services. Channel. By disseminating and raising awareness about their company on social media, they can get advantage. Additionally, they can work with veterinarians who can advise pet owners and help them heal using urns.
Hello everyone, my name is Prajakta and I will be explaining the positioning strategy for Eternity Pebble. Perceptual mapping or market mapping is a diagrammatic technique used by asset marketers that attempt to visually display the perception of customers or potential customers. The positioning of a brand is influenced by customers' perceptions rather than by those of businesses. We have four competitors we can compare our brand with. To consider the first element, personalization, Patch and Purr has an extensive list of customizable urns in different shapes, sizes, and materials. They are our biggest competitors located in Sydney. We plan on providing additional services such as customizing the urn with the pet's name and also customizing it with photos which portray happy memories. We also plan on customizing the urn with the pet's favorite toy or something which belonged to the pet. For example, belt tied to the cat. This will create an emotional attachment with the product. Giving options for personalization will allow the consumers to curate their experience in a way they want and will also give a competitive advantage, and consumers will portray us as a brand who keeps track of product and market changes and provides accessibility. Talking about the next element, robust brand strategy. This element is our primary focus as our brand is differentiated on the basis of this element. Our consumers are attached to the brand because they are able to connect with the brand. Compared to other brands in the market which primarily sell the product to make profits or for truly commercial purpose, but our focus is more on the cause and its side effects. The pain of losing a loved one is portrayed in the brand element, and the product Earn originated as a way of overcoming the effects of traditional grief. The brand has a purpose and wants to change the grief into happy memories. To give us a competitive edge, we also plan on collaborating with counselors on our social media channels and educating our customers. We plan on explaining how our product can help you to deal with the pain experienced after losing a loved one. Moving on ahead to the positioning statement. A positioning statement is an expression of how a given product, service, or brand fills a particular customer need in a way that its competitors don't. Positioning is the process of identifying an appropriate market niche for a product and getting it established in that area. Our positioning statement is as follows. For pet owners that need happy remembrance of their pets, and to deal with the loss of their loved one is an Eternity Pebble funeral urn that helps to ease your pain for the loss and creates a happy place for your memories at your home. Unlike traditional mourning practices, which only focus on the loss and not on enriching and treasuring the memories, our product thinks about the after effects and helps to smooth out the pain like our smooth pebble. This positioning statement clearly defines the advantages and the purchase intention for a consumer.
Marketing strategies. Product. The main problem after analyzing is the lack of product variety. Focus differentiation is the strategy we'll be using. Focus differentiation strategy is an approach that requires targeting a small group of consumers with unique offers. This strategy is also called niche marketing, niche differentiation, or product specialization. The focus differentiation strategy aims to concentrate more efforts on a narrow and specific market segment. The approach highlights the necessity to deliver innovative, better, or more valuable products than the competition. We will be incorporating these strategies in a few ways. Firstly, through emotion. We will use paid forward call to action where we will partner with an animal shelter or work with pet insurance to either donate a portion of proceeds to animals in shelter for end of life care or give customers an option to donate to fund end of life care or senior sick animals. Secondly, innovation of product. Using premium stoneware that is water resistant, airtight, fully sealable, environmentally friendly. And also by extending this line by adding additional memorabilia to the urn like necklaces and photo frames. We'll also be creating unique experiences by providing a fully customizable modern urn which will be handcrafted. Engraving services can be added, which may be hand or laser. You can engrave words or minimal line art to capture your pet's personality. We will also be providing post sale services and grief counseling. Strengths of this theory: reduced price competition. This strategy allows the company to compete in the market with something other than lower prices. Second, when products are differentiated and turned into higher quality products, it offers more opportunity for larger profit margins. Thirdly, it builds on the unique qualities of a product. Your company may create a list of characteristics of its product contain that your competitors lack. Implications. Every time an organization thinks of using a differentiated marketing strategy, there's an undeniable added cost component. When you create several variations of the same type of product, there's bound to be an extra cost.
After analyzing the issue for Eternity Pebble, we found out that the lack of appropriate distribution channel existed. For this issue, Eternity Pebble is suggested to use selective place strategy, as it is considered to be a medium level of product availability that aims at balancing product availability with inventory and storage costs. The brand should not want product in every corner on the market shelf, which is considered rather untasteful and harsh. Selective distribution also allows to be more careful about the outlets with which companies work. It requires that customers be willing to go a little bit out of their way to get a product. 53% of Aussie pet owners are willing to spend on their pets over treating themselves, which is a research by Afterpay. Due to their grief over the loss of a cherished family member, many non owners do not have a pet, which is a fundamental reason why the human animal link is a major motivator for getting an animal companion. This is why making such an effort will ensure how Eternity Pebble will assist clients in coping with the loss of their cherished pets. We will definitely tap into e-commerce such as Amazon, Etsy, and etc. There are other competitors already on e-commerce, and it's time for us to tap into that with heavy promotions and discounts. We also want to indulge into providing our products in pet shops. By selecting pet shops online and in physical stores, we will be targeting pet owners that shop regularly, and also the purchasing power to spend on a particular amount for their pets would be high. In fact, Animal Medicines Australia's new pets and the pandemic report showed cat and dog owners are spending thousands on their pets each year, averaging around 3,200 per dog and 2,100 dollars per cat. Okay, so the implementation of selective strategy will help Eternity Pebble with controlling who their customer base is, leading to a better understanding of their needs, ultimately increasing customer satisfaction. And basing price strategies on this better knowledge of who customers are and therefore increase effectiveness. Also determine how distributors handle their products and deal with their customers, enabling further enhancement of a high quality brand image. Lastly, require their product not only to be sold in a high end retail outlets to retain a desired brand image. An additional placement strategy will be distributing the product through social media and collaborating with counselors who are also influencers to promote the product online. Methods used will be affiliate marketing and influencer marketing for the same. To build a light-hearted campaign in this category, the pitch of humor has to be right. So we brought our strategic thinking to life by creating a fun, popular message that was also born out of a common truth about funerals. People who want to preserve their pets are not strange or weird. They just have a different way of looking at deaths and their pets. Supported by the campaign and the product message, we want to capture real people and cast them in real life scenarios. Understanding the consumer's loss and suffering, which made them miserable, and they were unable to grieve after losing their loved ones, the objective here for the first digital campaign or advertisement launch across social media and digital sites is to disrupt and normalize the common norm and get people to consider a brand that offers products urns to grieve better and feel better. With brand's first campaign or advertisement, we want to deliver a message which isn't quite typical. Rather than focusing on our efforts on claiming that this urn can make you grieve, go away, we want to showcase the freedom and the aspirational aspect of this brand and that the brand stands for. This urn will make you feel the presence of your loved one and will make you cherish the good times without having the negative feeling around. This will not only hold the brand credible but also set it apart from plethora of companies indulging in this sector of this industry, which is quite controversial too. Through indirect marketing, businesses can showcase their identities, services, and goods without coming across as blatantly promotional. They can constantly barrage potential customers with newsletters and adverts for their products. Instead, they impart useful knowledge to their target audience in the hopes that this will pique in their interest in your brand. Premium pricing strategy refers to charging higher prices compared to competitors. Eternity Pebble could charge a premium price for their products for these reasons. Re- Research shows there's a new trend in the funeral market in which personalization is preferred when it comes to funerals. Therefore, Eternity Pebble could price a premium amount when it comes to personalized item requests. Study shows that consumers have a higher willingness to pay ratio when it comes to personalization. Moreover, premium pricing also works when the product offer a high quality product with a unique identity. In this case, Eternity Pebble offered a unique approach to traditional urns with a high quality pebbles. The implication of premium pricing could be used in personalized pet shaped urns, carved pebbles, request pebble color or size.